So, just a quick update on my situation. It's now been a month since I've become homeless, and it is. It's okay. It's not as great as I expected, that's for sure. I expected it to be a lot easier because I look at homeless people and I often think, or I used to think, oh man, I could do that so much better. But no. I mean, yeah, a little bit in some ways, but only because I've had the help of my neighbors and friends and my old neighbors, and my goodness, that has been so awesome and helpful. Past few nights I've been able to spend on an old neighbor's couch, and that has been extremely relieving. It's just been nice to recharge without having to sleep with the bear can in my hand and the knife in the other. Not that I had to necessarily, but I did because of fears, and fears always get the best of me anyway. Um, I'm trying to work on that. But, anyways, shout out to my neighbors who are awesome, my old friends, my old neighbors, still friends. You guys are awesome. And shout out to anyone who's helping anyone out there who really needs it, because we are all in this together. This life thing, this on this floating rock in space, we're all in this together. And this seems to be controversial, but yeah, I kind of think that existence should be a basic human right at this point, and um, it's kind of weird that if you are down on your luck or struggling with mental issues or making bad decisions and end up in the bad place, that it is so hard to get out of it because of the system that's set up. I mean, I've been trying to get food stamps for about 20 days now, and it still hasn't gone through because they just need verification from my old employer saying I'm not working for them anymore. Which is, oh my god, that's 20 days of no food money from the government, which is theoretically supposed to be something that you get if, or that you can rely on if you are in the worst of luck and down. But anyways, um, there have been some nice churches nearby that have supplied me with food here and there, and that has been awesome. Churches are um, hmm, difficult resource, because some of them, not all of them, but some of them are strong about their ideology, and if you go against that, they can kick you out. And I actually saw that this morning. I saw two people. One person swore, or I think was swearing at another person. I don't think they were being all that aggressive, but anyways, they were swearing, and they were kicked out and told to never return because they were swearing in what was technically part of a church, so technically still the church, I guess. But they were kicked out and told never to come back. That was kind of freaky to see because, like, oh my god, what are they gonna do for food in the mornings? Because this is kind of like a 8 to 12 a.m., 8 to 12 p.m. thing. Um, so yeah, difficult resource. Some of them are really nice and they don't care at all. Specifically, I'm thinking of the church that gave me some breakfast food and stuff like that. Um, and that was like a food pantry. That was awesome. Um, Resources have been good. That's because networking is something that I've always been working on, because I care about people. But, anyways, um, it seems like a lot of people, a lot of homeless people, don't have that. And it's probably because they have been chronically dealing with issues that people just end up giving up on. And I know that for myself just in a little bit because I've dealt with people who, specifically like family, who are like, you know what, just deal with your shit on your own. Because, sorry for the swearing, but they'll say that stuff because they they think that there's just no point in trying to help you anymore because of how many times they've gone through this cycle. So then they end up being given up on, and then they're out there and they've got nobody. And I am extremely thankful for my friends who have been so patient with my learning process, which has also been slow, but that's fine. I'm trying. Um, anyways, yeah, so that's awesome. Um, the job that I'm starting tomorrow should help with food and stuff like that. I do want to get back out in the woods and off of my neighbor's slash friend's couch because I feel like a burden, and I also feel extremely guilty. Like, I'm homeless and I feel a lot less homeless because I've got a couch, and that's been extremely nice and recharging. And all of these homeless people out here don't really have that. I mean, they've got probably a homeless shelter, but I think they drug test, so they often don't go, even if they're just smoking cannabis or something. But yeah, um, I feel really guilty about the help that I'm getting. I feel like I don't deserve it any more than some of these other folks do, because I have my issues. It's not necessarily the same issues they've got, but um, it's all stuff that people are just constantly working on, and then just people give up on them because they just don't have good enough friends or family to help them. Um, I can't exactly blame it all on them, on my friends and family, but damn. I feel like family should just never give up on family, right? I mean, I know I'm a total hypocrite. I would sound like that to my family because when I was a teenager, I was just like, screw family, I'm gonna go explore life on my own and figure that out. But now I'm like, why would you give up on family? Because I've experienced life without family, and it's lonely, it's sad, and well, I wouldn't say it's necessarily sad, but it becomes sad when you've got nobody to really rely on, and for nobody to be relying on you. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, enjoying this view here. That's what I keep looking at. I've even been thinking about flying a sign lately. Panhandling. Just so I can get some extra money for food. So, I'm gonna have to talk to some people about that, see if the police hassle them. I don't know, what are your thoughts on that? Anyways, that's what's going on with me. And yeah, homeless is not what I thought. And try not to judge people so harshly when you know that they're homeless. Try asking their story. I think that's what I'm going to be doing pretty soon here. I'm going to start talking to people about their stories. Maybe I'll get some insight on what to do about mine. So,